which called Content Cop turned out to be a Smash Mouth parody where he just called items a cuck. This sparked a Leafy revival, as despite how much hate he was getting a few years prior, people craved the lowbrow, politically incorrect content without even knowing it. He began to make the same exact kind of videos he used to make, but relevant during his absence to the general public's acclaim, as he instantly started getting 1 to 2 million views per video. The most successful instance of him doing this was when he targeted Pokemon, criticizing her for supposedly having low-effort reaction content, abusing the copyright system against people she disliked, her appearance, and last but not least, publicizing the fact that she was her boyfriend, to the dismay of her 2 or 3 subs who simped for her. All things considered, it wasn't exactly the best kept secret in the first place, but the video had an impact nonetheless, as in the immediate aftermath of the video's release, Pokemon boyfriend started trending on Twitter. Leafy continued to release videos on Twitter, and despite him being an obvious underdog, the audience was with him. The terms of service, on the other hand, was eventually he posted a video featuring an animation of Ethan Klein, his longtime nemesis, phantom taxing himself, which YouTube took issue with. Shortly after, his channel was banned by YouTube, citing repeated violations of community guidelines concerning bullying. This caused a bit of a stir, and many people blaming both Ethan Klein and Pokemon for it, citing Ethan's connection to the then CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, though both he and Pokemon came out to deny these accusations. Just a few months later, Leafy's Twitch was banned as well, supposedly for illegal conduct and threats of violence against a person or group of people. Leafy continued attempting comebacks, and in December 2020, Keemstar announced Leafy's partnership with Red Bloom LLC, which made a new account for Leafy something called Leafy to ban evade by having Leafy be the host of the show, but not the owner of the account. YouTube didn't fall for it and banned it as well. He then tried to make a third account called Puppy, but the ban hammer swung mercilessly. In 2023, he attempted yet another comeback on Rumble, where he got relatively decent views for a while. However, he stopped streaming in September, with members of his audience already speculating that he just lost interest.
Since I get 5% off every day with the Milo's Rewards credit card, we could get it today. No waiting for a sale.
Wait, we could have gotten this yesterday at 5% off? Or the day before that? Or the day that it broke?
You broke it.
Milo's Rewards credit card helps you save 5% every day. Apply today.
Fatphobic way. Regardless, it seems that his band wanted to be motivated. As they said, post read, see you in 6 months to 5 years and I get unbanned off one of these websites. Eventually, we may see more Leafy, but as of right now, we can be sure he won't ever be back on YouTube. Sophia was another member of the commentary YouTube scene who became known just 11 years old. She spoke in her videos, often cursing and talking about very explicit topics. The novelty of her content was that she was as articulate as other commentary people who were together, which you could see as a narrative of hers or a sign that the commentary community wasn't in her own words, she saw herself as an amalgamation of multiple other YouTubers, including Ida, Nico, and a specific video of hers that put her in the spotlight was released in early 2016 and consisted of her commenting on the Fine Bros React Roll controversy when the Fine Brothers attempted to create React.
So they basically made a video was just about reaction videos as a whole. That means if you make a reaction video, you can't license something that's widespread just because you're like pretty much the biggest company that does that. Because you definitely are the first people to make reaction videos.
On March 9th, the video made its way to Pyrocynical subreddit, getting a fair amount of traction, but nothing could the attention of Pyrocynical himself, who gave her a shout out in the video uploaded soon after. This became the defining moment of her career, as she grew from basically over 60,000 subscribers in a day. Seeing this monumental growth, Keemstar also decided to platform her, which further boosted her popularity. About a week later, Corbus had over 180,000 subs, and while her explosive initial growth eventually slowed down, she continued to gain subs at a good pace, getting hundreds of thousands of views per video. But things soon began turning sour. Corbus eventually made a video essentially disavowing the community at large, and based on what she herself says in that video, this was because they'd already turned against her, supposedly due to her being rude to no-Keepers' fans. But the piece boiled down to a few factors: and most importantly, in-group loyalties that protected anyone in the community from criticism. She found this hypocritical since most of the content creators in this sphere got big off of making fun of others, but didn't tolerate being treated the same way. There were followers to this video, but none had the same impact as the first, since at that point, she already burned bridges with pretty much every other commentary channel. To no one's surprise, Corbus moved away from the community altogether, but continued to do scripts and frequent rant videos, eventually changing her name to Soph. It's interesting that she mentioned Sneeko being one of her influences. fun of woke celebrities and Hollywood pedos. It's very odd to see because the channel is still indistinguishable from regular content you'd see on YouTube, but now it has a distinctive right-wing vibe becoming increasingly present in the uploads. This element continued to intensify until it boiled over into an 18-minute screed called Be Not Afraid, none of which can be shown because it seems there's a really strict content control that prevents any segment from being uploaded to YouTube. In the video, she's wearing a hijab and addressing comments where she said that there should be a second little mustache man to go gorilla mode on the Muslims. Can't really get more specific than that, thanks YouTube. This once again got the attention of the commentary YouTubers who already beefed with making a video criticizing her views and accusing her of Islamophobia. This became much larger than YouTube though, with mainstream media outlets that making articles about her, which ended up she was now nearing a million subscribers.
And since I get 5% off every day with the Milo's Rewards credit card, we could get it today. No waiting for a sale.
Wait, we could have gotten this yesterday at 5% off? Or the day before that? Or the day that it broke?
He broke it.
The Milo's Rewards credit card helps you save 5% every day. Apply today.
Alex Jones. Many people, particularly journalists who recovered her, had already been calling for her to be surprisingly, she stuck around on the platform well into 2019. However, it seems so excited to go right ahead and get herself a video called YouTube with Parental Discretion Advised, which had an intro sequence featuring of Nassim Baghdad, a psychotic vegan woman who attempted to destroy YouTube headquarters. In this same intro sequence, Soph jokingly made death threats against Susan Wojcicki, who was the CEO of YouTube at the time, and this even got the attention of the police, though they deemed the threat incredible. Then she posted which was essentially another Be Not Afraid, but this time YouTube promptly banned her for having 3 TLS violations within 90 days. So she injured herself on the firearm with the words, YouTube headquarters will after her ban, she stuck around on Subscribestar and Gavin McInnes' subscription website censored for years, though she's since become inactive on those platforms as well. The notable online activity she had was on her long-forgotten second channel, which she suddenly began uploading to in 2022, but once the video YouTube caught on to her ban evasion and terminated her. She's still occasionally active on Twitter, but it's unknown what futuristic, real name Brian, is very much unlike other people on this list in that his history extends far beyond his most popular channel. Before he was a YouTuber, he was allegedly involved in scams like MrFastGift.com, which, based on the site's was a run-of-the-mill pyramid scheme. Even videos featuring
The all-new Milo's Rewards program is here. Download the app to join, earn, and save today.
That he was unaware of its nature and also the standing fact. YouTube account, like an account, or maybe a phone account from all the kind of horrible formatting and appearance you'd expect from a channel from his era. There are even annoying orange-style creatures on the side here, like monuments and civilization. The format of the content began mimicking Regalian history with simple commentary on the videos that were viral at the time. The thing is, unlike the first 3, which made it clear in the thumbnails that they were transformative, Brian branded his content so that to distinguish between it and the stuff he was reacting to in a kind of primitive way. Since the terms of service were a lot less effective at preventing this kind of thing at the time, the strategy worked. He was able to use the channel to start monetizing it. During this time, he married Megan, and the channel also became infamous for most notably Alejandra Gaitan, who became one of the reply girls. One of the 2012 YouTube trend of making reply videos with images and thumbnails to siphon away all of the potential viewers. YouTubers tend to get in drama wars and sell each other, but mass flagging her. However, this didn't get him in nearly as much trouble as the 2011 earthquake in Japan that was very insensitive to say the least.
Earthquakes nowadays, I can't believe it. Anyway, thumbs up this video for epic earthquake.
Criticism from many other who invited him to an interview and confronted him not only about the earthquake video, but also about the scam stuff, which is where we get his admission from. Soon after, the heat from other YouTubers became heat from YouTube itself, and a life in a tent was removed for violating community guidelines regarding spam content. Shortly after, Brian tried to come back with a channel called K Martin, but he got caught botting views and it got terminated. This is documented in a this is allowed that he could get other people's channels affected by botting their views blatantly and having YouTube punishment for it. So we tried to do it for a few channels, including the Dogs Cat. Ultimately, it didn't work since the community was traced bot attacks was that people who spoke out against the Thai girls were because Megan, his aforementioned wife, was one of them, which gave clear motivation to the attacks, and also explained the targeting of the original reply girl, who could have been seen as competition. Either way, these particular and both he and Megan were found to have been suspended in previous and had their channels terminated. About a year later, Brian made 2 other channels. Futuristic Hub, which uploaded Minecraft animations, and Video, which began with videos and slowly montages. While Futuristic Hub the video games channel's ownership was shared with a man called Marco Princip, but to say they were behind the channel is facetious since it was actually operated by 2 other people, and based on information revealed by later, there was an agreement between them that gave Brandon and a Thai partial control over the channel, as well as the right to a share of its revenue. By late 2014, both channels were doing very well, far better than Marco had ever done, with Futuristic Hub getting hundreds of thousands and occasionally over 1 million views on a video, while the video games channel had over 2 million subscribers. However, this grace period wasn't going to last very long. In 2015, his reputation as a mass flagger began making the rounds once again. In April, the information released by GameStop. He proceeded to, for the course of the next 2 months, claiming that the flagging had evolved to outright stalking. In response, Brian declared he was going to sue him for defamation, and at one point even called the police on King, alleging he'd been swatted by
Milo's rewards program is here. Download the app to join, earn, and save today.
None of it reflected on his Futuristic Hub YouTube channel, which was fast approaching 1 million subscribers. However, the popularity that this channel was getting in and of itself was becoming an issue. Content was marketed to kids who played Minecraft. There were other inappropriate themes in them that a kid obviously shouldn't see. All of these elements came together at once in mid-2016 to cause Brian's ultimate downfall. First off, the 2 guys actually responsible for all the videos on his channel sued Brian and Marco for purposely delaying and refusing to pay them, and won the lawsuit for a big $20 million, with the additional bonus that they took the rights to the channel, which still exists to this day, but was inactive. If that wasn't bad enough, Repzion, who knew Brian back when he was life in the tent, commented on Morris's result by revealing that years prior, Brian messaged him asking him to take one of his videos down because he was when Repzion refused to do so, Brian proceeded to dox him and his entire family. Repzion harassed with sexual phone calls, and most egregiously, Brian made a web page with a picture of Repzion's 1-year-old nephew attached to Repzion's address, followed by a series of very out-of-bounds threats. Repzion successfully took the page down by calling the company that posted the site, but still, it showed how Brian truly was. Around the same time this information came out, some ordinary gamers released a video called Minecraft Sex on YouTube, covering the tone-deaf videos in the Futuristic Hub. While he never actually said the channel's name, people figured it out anyway. Shortly after, YouTube took down the animation Muda was commenting. Multiple people were very happy to see Brian getting his deserved. Many agreed that they won by Brian himself. While Brian did make the time to animate Keemstar getting probed by aliens, which I can't show here for obvious reasons, his concern eventually shifted away from what other YouTubers were saying and toward the prospect of losing what little he had left after the settlement. In fear of having Futuristic Hub taken away, Brian began claiming that Futuristic Hub was actually owned by a girl named Holly, his new partner, since behind the scenes he had divorced Megan in 2019. This directly contradicted a statement he had made during the video games trial, in which he said the channel belonged to him. He proceeded to diligently scrub the internet for anyone claiming to own Futuristic Hub. He would comment and sending DMs claiming to be Holly, going as far as to take down videos that